Here we go. It's time. Just like the title says, we gonna practice. Too bad there's no way to practice survival. Technically, the only way to truly practice is elimination, but elimination takes way too long since you have to get 5. So we gonna do control. I would practice with Rumble. Rumble is free for all and not 3v3. So we're gonna do control. Here goes. These are the weapons I'm bringing. The weapons I have on me now, I'm bringing into comp. I also have my raid stuff here as well. But my comp loadout is going to be Revoker with Luna's Howl so I can complete the quest. But after I complete that portion of the quest where I have to get 100 whatever headshots with Luna's Howl, then I will probably be using either this Reckless Oracle that's really good, or I'll be messing around with my Ancient Gospel, but my kinetic will still be Revoker. Back when we start doing comp again. So that's what's going on. That's what we're dealing with. This mod setup. You know, these are the things that I got with mods. These are my mod setup. Here it goes. Ishio, welcome. Oh no, I can hear myself. Why? I didn't mute that. Haha. Okay. Professional streamer, by the way. Alright, here we go. I was gonna do some XP grinding, like picking up bounties and doing all of that and messing around in Vex Offensive to try to optimize my XP gain. But then I'm like, you know, that's boring. So you know what I'm gonna do? Practice. We talking about practice up in here. So that's what we do. We practice. That's how you get better.
Control. I know you can fight, but can you hold territory? You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone
Oh.
A.
Maybe I should start using Luna's Howl so I can get used to that again.
Enemy claimed Zone B. Lost the lead.
Yo, this dude with the chattering bone.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Chat, the goal here is not to win or lose, it's to make sure we're solid on gameplay.
Zone B captured. You shut the enemy down.
Because scenarios like this won't happen in 3v3 survival.
Zone B lost.
It's a lot more
Power
tactical.
play. Enemy has your zone.
So I'm not really worrying about winning here or capturing zones or getting kills. I'm here to solidify. Solidify what I do.
Zone A captured.
Now, up close engagements like that aren't technically good for hand cannons. Hand cannons usually want, especially the Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten, you want a good distance. One like that, but versus an Ariana's Vow, it's kind of hard to get that going since they also operate in longer than hand cannon range, even though they're technically hand cannons.
Power play.
But like they're
Enemy
also
has your
snipers.
zone.
So if I'm gonna be fighting the guy with Ariana's Vow, I can't approach him that way. You know what also kind of sucks is when people in your skill rating leave on purpose. I don't understand how that works. You got put into that skill rating, and because you're getting stomped out, you're gonna leave. It never really has made sense to me on why people leave, but you know, people can't deal with loss. I understand it. I got that kill, by the way. I understand it, but I mean, you're really gonna live your life and play the game like that? Just because something doesn't go your way, you're just gonna leave? Every match is probably gonna be very similar, bud. Might as well just delete the game at that point if you can't deal with that. No, I'm full on Glimmer again. I need to buy things. Haha, more shaders. Does it look like I'm Luna's? Pretty. I might go back to my black and red, but purple is what's up. We didn't do terrible, despite what happened to our group. But PC, everybody. See, for me, I love and enjoy skill-based matchmaking because it really shows what you're capable of. But people, the majority of the Destiny community, well, the PvP community anyway, doesn't like it because they don't like the fact that they have to go hard every time they want to play PvP. I mean, that's kind of how it should be. You should be trying your best to win. You shouldn't just win easily, you know? If everything was easy, then you'd get bored of it very quickly. Of course, it always feels good to, like, you know, get 30 plus kills without even trying. But I mean, if you didn't earn it, is it really worth it? Like, it's like walking in, throwing a grenade, and because nobody knows how to play the game like you do, you get like 30 plus kills with that one grenade, because they keep walking into the same grenade, right? And you just win very easily. It's only fair to you because you're the one getting the kills and having a blast. But then the people that are suffering because of it, they're not really having fun. They're like, oh, why should I even play? That's why we have skill-based matchmaking, because people are put into their own skill bracket and they're able to play in their skill level and not have to worry about like really good PvPers just stomping them out.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. You gained the lead.
Did I hear a last word?
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost. Zone A lost.
Is it bad that like I've gotten so used to my snipes I don't get like really hype anymore? Like cause I got that snipe and I was just like, oh okay. Sick, I got a snipe.
You captured Zone B. You
Almost
have
like I'm
advantage.
desensitized to it. But not really, cause it's still exciting, but like I don't know.
Zone B lost.
Unless it's like a really good snipe. Shouldn't have stuck to that grenade. AF.
They've taken the lead. You can turn this tide. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. You shut the enemy down.
See, like that. Ooh, that was a sniper for tether, I'll tell you that much. It always fascinates me how like people can like use a tether so efficiently. It's actually insane. I don't know what that guy was trying to do. He probably thought it was slick or something. That wasn't slick. To save his life. I hear somebody. That was a pretty sick snipe, actually.
Opponents are pulling away.
If you could clip that one shield, that'd be nice. So Shio, if we were to be playing on PS4 and I was lead, this would be the skill rating we would be fighting in. Just letting you know. Nope.
Only 5 minutes left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
Wait, did you not hear me say, could you clip that?
Zone A lost.
That's
Zone C lost.
actually
Your enemy
unfortunate.
has a power play.
I don't know what that man thought he was doing. Like, there's another 6 snipe. Ouch. Alright.
You captured Zone A. Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone C captured. Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. You have advantage. 3 minutes. Zone B lost.
Ah, 2 snipers on me. And tether. This match is kind of boring, isn't it? A little slow.
You have zone advantage.
Not really exciting, nothing like really crazy happening in this match.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
He got me with his Zaranto. They always have such long range. Ah, the multi-tool.
Zone B lost.
The one thing I kind of wish that could change for PvP in general is the flinch on snipers. Like, if the flinch wasn't so bad on snipers, people probably would want to use them a lot more.
Have advantage.
But it's only in like pretty bad conditions, right? Like, because in my case, the only reason why flinch is so bad is because I don't have a sniper with no distractions, and then I get focused like that. I get focused, I get chased down, and get reclused, or supered,
1 minute left.
or something, or double sniped. It's pretty insane.
Your enemy has defeated you.
See, it's funny because with this playstyle, I get the least amount of kills. Because my goal is to make sure that my teammates are fine and they survive. On the other hand, my playstyle isn't like anybody else's really. Because everybody likes to run in there with a shotgun or use long-range pulse rifles or scout rifles now because, well, they're trying to get Randy's throwing knife, and because they just, you know, want to get the kill fast and sweet. But then there's no real diversity there. They're not really having fun. They're just, you know, getting that quick satisfaction of getting a kill quickly. Exactly, yeah. Because I mean, like, even with the least amount of kills, I did better than the person on the other team with the same amount of kills, by the way. But he died more than I did. Same amount of kills. Did better than him. It's basically that. Like, yeah, I die a whole bunch. Yeah, I may not hit every shot of my sniper. And I'm gonna get focused 100% because of Luna's Howl and Revoker. But my playstyle hasn't changed. But my playstyle kind of changes depending on the weapon I want to use. But if we're doing comp setup, I have to be patient with this one. And the only time I can get truly aggressive is if I run out of sniper ammo. That's like legit the only time. Because the moment you run out of sniper ammo for me, that's pretty much it. You're just dead in the water. Because if I didn't have Luna's Howl or Recluse, right, I'd have these two. Because I can't use this if I'm using Leviathan's Breath. Let's say I switched off of Leviathan's Breath and used my Love and Death. I would have Divinity, and then my spare rations. This is fine, sure. It's not the best thing in PvP though. But I'm going for a precision build here. And this bow one-shots a lot of things. If I can get heavy. And the sniper's really good because it hits really hard. And then, of course, there's Luna's Howl. The weapon everybody loves to hate. Once I get Not Forgotten, though, it should be a little bit more easier to manage. But after I get my Luna's Howl headshots, or whatever I have to do for it, I'm using Ancient Gospel or Reckless Oracle. Recluse in PvP, I like it better in PvE. Personally. I don't have to get headshots. I just have to get kills. Okay. That's even better. I don't have to get headshots. It's gonna be relatively easy. Oh, but it's 300 final blows. That's the kicker. I could be working towards this, but I don't want to use a pulse rifle. The only pulse rifle I will use is the one from the new raid, if the one from Garden of Salvation, if I get it at the end of completing the raid. That's the only pulse rifle I'll use, because it can come with Feeding Frenzy and multi-kill clip.
Control.
And I would use that 100% over anything in my kinetic slot. And then if I get the sniper, then that's even better. But right now this is my PvP loadout because 1, I'll have no choice in comp. 2,
Enemy claims Zone C. You captured
best
Zone
sniper
A.
in the game, by the way.
You've gained the lead.
got taken down fast, didn't he?
You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage.
It's really unfortunate for hand cannons this round though, because hand cannons, they got their range nerfed
Zone A lost.
because of spare rations with ricochet rounds, right? But
You're
kind of
falling
sucks because I
behind.
love hand cannons, but like auto rifles and pulse rifles are really good this time around. Don't bump into me, please. Aw, I could have killed him.
Zone C
Oh well.
lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Uh-oh. Someone's decent over here. Oh no, never mind. They weren't.
Zone A captured.
I'm hearing some crap going on. Oops.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, hello. You popped up right in my face. Excuse me. I still got that kill though. So that feels most excellent. Maybe the sniper ammo, thanks.
Zone A lost.
I know you on your
You
way.
captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Y'all decided to flip.
Zone B lost.
Oh, recluse.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, I didn't get to snipe you.
Zone C lost.
If you jump up again, I might be able to. My man coming after me. You see that?
Your opponents have built a lead. Destroy it.
Ooh, that was a nice snipe.
Zone A lost. Powerful. Get those zones back.
Once again, people leave. Just another day in control.
You captured Zone C.
Ooh. Oh, I almost got killed by that. I didn't have a chance to reload, plus they were all respawning there.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
It's over at B.
Zone C lost.
And shooting your sweet business everywhere. Nobody cares about your business. Bet you it ain't even sweet. Oh, your body went flying. Move out my way, please. I'm doing work. Move, please, thanks.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Thanks for taking him down. Oh no. I got too impatient there and took the shot when I wasn't supposed to.
You captured Zone B. You have advantage. 3 minutes.
I don't know how I missed both shots.
Zone C lost.
Oh, he got killed.
You captured Zone A. You have advantage.
Now that was a very simple 3 tap, which can be done in the right scenarios. Oh, I didn't kill him. I bounced. Look at that.
The path to victory is long, but there's always hope. Fight! You captured Zone C. That's a power play. You took them.
Ooh, a power
Now
play
hold.
this match.
Zone A lost.
We have some hope. I see you all the way back there. Oh, you got focus.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold.
I think for the rest of this stream,
Zone C
it's just
lost.
gonna
I know
be,
this, Guardian. This is where you come
from
back.
my perspective, well, my thoughts during every match, and my perspective on things.
This is a comeback for the ages. Make history.
So my thought process with the bow
Zone B lost.
is
Zone C
it one shots,
captured.
right?
Zone advantage is yours.
So
Zone A
in the
lost.
situation I was just in, it technically wasn't smart to use the bow. I tried to,
Lost the lead.
but because of the weapon he was using specifically, I couldn't get that kill. He was using a scout rifle. Ooh, and they're pushing. Okay.
Lost and fight again.
But yeah, like, but yeah, when you're in a 1v1 situation like that and there's no distractions from the enemy team to peel them off of you, it's not good to use this here. That's why a lot of people don't exactly like this bow, because yeah, it's a really good power weapon, but it's only good in specific scenarios, like when, I mean, yeah, I definitely can. Okay. So anyway, with Leviathan's Breath, after using it for quite some time, and since I plan on using it in competitive, I'll do it from a competitive mindset point of view, where in this case my thought process is, when, since Neil's gonna be with me in our random, when Neil and the random go in, right, Neil's doing callouts, I get heavy because he doesn't feel like using his sword yet. I get heavy, get my 3 shots, and I'm ready for it. If any of the enemy team charges me and no one's distracting them, I can't use the bow, because 1, the bow takes too long to charge. 2, if they sidestep me, if they sidestep the bow as I shoot, that's it. Because the moment I miss, since the charge time is so long, I'm dead. And since it's 3v3 survival, we don't have that many lives. So it's technically not the best choice, but I do want to try it. I have other weapons I could be using, like the hammerhead or colony. I know, girls, right? Or 21% delirium, or my grenade launcher I have, or even Legend of Acrius. But I want to try it because I feel like it's good for my weapon loadout for comp, but it may not be everybody else's cup of tea, you know what I mean? My thought process on Revoker. If anybody has seen my past comp streams and my gameplay streams with this weapon right here, I know it's not showing accurately how many kills I've actually gotten on this weapon because I did delete it and reclaim it because I didn't want to waste an infusion core on it. But if people only knew how many kills I got on that weapon, I think it got like over 200 just by using it. Like it's insane how great this weapon is for me specifically, because if you miss after a couple seconds or whatever, it returns ammo back to the magazine. But not only that, right, but it's also an aggressive sniper. Oh, you're one of those people. I can do this all day. Don't play that game with me. See, you can play that game with me because you weren't messing with me. But if you're gonna stand in front of me and crouch thinking I can't hit you, I'm going to hit you. I have enough patience in this game when it comes to sniping to wait for the right moment to come get you. Oh, I'm being focused, yeah. I think that's the same guy, isn't it?
Enemy claimed Zone B.
I have a question, chat. Why do people leave matches at the start of the match? At least play the match out. Some people don't even do that. They just, oh, we don't have a lead. Oh, guess that's it. That shot was pretty cool. Would you be so kind and to clip that one, please? Leave me alone, dude. This man right here, leave me alone. Stop messing with me. Maybe. You gonna peek this lane? You're not gonna peek that lane. You're gonna be over here. That's a decent service revolver right there. 180 hand cannon. They're still really good, although they're not as popular as one might think anymore. People still use like Trust and service revolver every now and then, but you don't see a lot of them now as much as you would used to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he dodged. He did a side roll thing. You're not gonna peek it. Oh yeah, you are. I love baiting enemies like that sometimes. Stop. Just stop. We can play that game. See, when your teammates have your back, the game becomes a lot simpler. a lot of people nowadays, they try to carry the team, right? They go in there and try to focus on getting their kills and not care about the teammates. But not being a very supportive player.
Zone B lost.
Oh, we're about to get overran very quickly. But being a very supportive player, I get my snipes not usually to help me out, but like to pick off the back line, so the Titan charging or the Hunter
Zone C
charging
lost.
in doesn't have to struggle so much. Oh, I got help on that one. Uh-oh. When the Nova Bomb misses. I hate when that happens. I can't stand when the Nova Bomb misses. It's like the worst feeling in the world because, like, you know it should hit, but then, like, I guess they're going too fast or something. And then it doesn't hit.
You captured Zone C.
Also,
Zone advantage
if
is
you
yours.
a lot of people are doing this now. A lot of people in PvP are doing this now. Even if you don't know the person, like at a certain point in the match, they all just start running together. It's very interesting because, like, you don't think,
Zone A
oh, I messed up. I messed up, and here's why. Because now that they know what I'm trying to do, they're not gonna let me do it. Yeah. If I wouldn't have missed those two shots, then they probably would have backed up. See, like, there's certain things that happen in PvP matches that someone who's been playing for a long time
Zone A.
can
Zone
tell
advantage
when the
is
match is
yours.
over. It's missing certain shots. It's missing certain kills at certain points. For example, if he were to peek me again and I miss, he'll kill me.
Captured.
And that's gonna set us
Keep the
back even
pressure
more.
on. Zone C lost.
Because now we're getting flanked. And he popped Spectral Blades. Okay, he got that kill, but that's it. He now has the opportunity to win because that gives his teammates more time to come get me.
Zone
That's
C
why,
captured. Power
if
play.
you can't get the kill, if you can't get that important kill,
Zone A lost.
then the match is practically over. I know it's a negative way of thinking, but it's just there are certain ways you can know when you need to try a little bit harder or you're doing just fine with what you're doing.
3 minutes.
I got two very crucial kills there. Because now all that's left is that sniper. Teammate can pick that one up. Teammate can pick that one up. And we can pick those.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
And then now we have the advantage. We're still losing, technically. But we have the advantage. This match is now a bit more doable because of certain kills, like that.
Proud of you, Warlock.
You don't have to pop off to know you're winning. It's certain kills. You don't have to get all the kills to win the game. You just have to play your part.
Gains the lead. Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
I knew I would get followed there, but it technically the death was not in vain because no one else got killed.
Zone B lost.
I was the distraction. I let them build up kills and regroup and do what they needed to do.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
See, now they have enough super energy and enough ammo to go do what they need to do.
Keep the pressure on.
But then so does the enemy team, but not when you get a crucial kill like that. Even if you don't get the kill, weakening the enemy is probably one of the best moves you could ever do. It's just as good as getting that crucial kill. Because if there's a teammate that you know can get the kill because they can shoulder charge or something, then it's a lot better than trying to force a kill when you know you can't get that kill. Because there are some kills that I just can't get. Like that. There was no situation in that encounter where I could have survived. The reasoning behind it is because I was focused on killing that when I was using all my resources to kill that one guy. If I was a little bit more back and didn't go forward a bit more, I probably could have seen him coming, threw my grenade or something, and maybe prevented him or zoned him out. But because I didn't, and I was too far forward, I suffered for it. Not only did I not get the kill, but I also caused a death, which would be very crucial and competitive. Even though, like, I may think and know what to do in a way, it's still what's the word I'm looking for? See, look, I still get 16 kills. I do better than the other person that gets 16 kills, but not that one. And although the people on the other team that were lower than me, well, one of them did a little bit better. Actually, wait. No, let me look. I couldn't. But anyway, as I was saying, I actually lost my train of thought there. That's unfortunate. I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Well, I knew the premise of what I was talking about, but I forgot what I was going to say. I guess this is why people usually write down what they're going to say. But, you were talking about a team having less kills but higher KD. Oh yeah. So, it's kind of the same thing. It's the same thing that I basically put myself through, where they may not get people like me and some of the people on the other team may not get all the kills, but we make crucial kills. Oh, I knew what I was talking about. I was talking about how even if you don't get the kill but you damage the enemy enough, it's just as good as getting that kill. Because if you damage a crucial enemy, like a hunter that can tether you or blade barrage you, or if you damage a titan that can probably shoulder charge you, but you don't kill him, but you know your teammate that's coming up around you or behind you can kill him. I got zoned out there. Can kill them, then it's just as good, because you know for a fact that that person is going to get that kill. You'll get the assist, and you can make even more progress towards winning. See, like that. I wasted my death for that, but because of that, we got a kill. I damaged him enough, just enough, so that my teammate could melee him, or do whatever else he needed to do. And the death was worth it. Now, in some cases, the death is not worth it. But in most cases, that does and will usually work 99% of the time. Like this case. It's exactly those exact situations where sometimes deaths are okay. Sometimes. Because that kill might give them the right amount of super energy so they could use their super. That was just unfortunate. See, that's the thing I'm talking about, where you, if you go too far in, then you get distracted and then someone comes up behind you and gets an easy kill because you didn't take the opportunity to get a relay of all your surroundings and make sure you know what's around you. This is why also I back up when I'm sniping sometimes. Or if I'm going in
Zone A
hard,
captured.
I go
Zone
forward.
advantage is yours.
Because... Ooh, I got double teamed. Because if I'm sniping and I don't know, if I'm sniping and I don't know what's going on around me, I might as well give up sniping, because that's probably like the worst thing for a sniper if you don't know your surroundings. You kind of are forced to know your surroundings, because if you don't know your surroundings, you're as good as dead. You're not going to be able to get your shot. You're not going to be able to get your kill, because you don't know who's around you,
You have zone
and you don't know if you need to leave the situation. There are times, although I think it's just like natural instinct, where if nothing is happening, I know it's time to move. Because that means that someone is approaching me from a different angle. I should see there. I should have used my super. There are see, I'm good at knowing what's going on, but I'm not that calculative where I know everybody's super cooldown rate, everybody's shoulder charge rate, or everybody's grenade charge rate. I'm not that technical about it, but I am able to gauge some things, especially since the builds are so technical now, where like melee can be a cooldown of like less than a minute because you have like high strength build for a Titan. It's kind of hard to
captured
sort of
zone
predict.
C. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold.
Uh-oh. I was sandwiched there.
Zone A lost.
It's always interesting how, like, the moment my team leaves me, I get jumped on.
Zone C lost. Five minutes.
Another thing. So the next thing
They just took the
I'll
lead.
be talking about is fear mindset and
Zone C captured.
not
Zone
being afraid of
B lost.
supers. So, ooh, that was a good shot. Holy. Anyway, as many of you have seen, I don't really run away from supers. I try and kill them because they're easier to kill now than they were before. A lot of people don't know that though. They see a super, they freak out and run away. But the super can be killed. Supers aren't as scary as many people think they are. Oh, you're using
That
recluse.
shut them down.
With supers, if they're already low, just start shooting at them. Because the worst thing they can do is fire at you. But if your team is already messing with them
Destroy it.
and shooting them, oh, that was a teammate. Okay. This is a strange match. Oh. See, snipers and people with
captured
Luna's
3
Howl
minutes.
are what I would consider big targets. Because they can take you out from the back. And if your backline is gone, then you're pretty much dead in the water. Ooh.
I can feel that in my bones.
I knew they would come after me. If you notice, the reason why I say people with snipers are big targets is because if you notice, people with snipers, like I said, can take out supers.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Because if you're full health on a super, I can take you out with my Revoker. It's a simple concept and it's a simple fact. Because I get that headshot, you flinch, you try to jump
Zone
away.
B lost.
3 seconds later, I find your head, I get another headshot. And then you're dead. Sometimes if I'm lucky it takes one shot. This person's really good at sniping, by the way.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
The sniper on the enemy team, really good. See what I mean, though? Revoker. He knew exactly what he was doing. He took out the crucial player,
This loss and fight again.
and he helped him win. Because if I didn't die and he missed, I would have killed him. And then that would have allowed my teammate not to panic, and he would have got his kill. And he probably would have survived a little bit longer. But now, just to preface, this is all from the perspective of a sniper and someone with a lot more patience in PvP than I probably should have. So yeah, if you want like a different perspective, I'll probably bring Neil on here when he gets back, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of strange seeing how people play, because I know how snipers do, I know how Titans do, and I know how I know how all the classes like sort of play in PvP. They're always going to shoulder charge. If we're not talking about weapons in general, Titans are always going to find a way to shoulder charge. And they're either going to be using Bottom Tree Striker, although it's getting nerfed on Tuesday. They're going to be using hammers, the throwing hammer, most likely Top Tree. Or they're going to be using Bottom Tree Shield, because it's so good. That's why Titans are mainly frontline in PvP. They're the ones to charge in and try to get that shoulder charge. They're going to throw their grenade down, run, shoulder charge. Because they're usually using One-Eyed Mask, which is also getting nerfed. Not this week coming, but like later on down the line. But it's interesting because with hunters, it's a little bit. It's if you look at Titans and hunters, they play almost exactly the same way, except with hunters, they're not going to be as aggressive unless they're running Arc Strider. If you see a hunter really going in, they're probably an Arc Strider, or they're running Middle Tree Night Stalker, which is Spectral Blades. But if they're more in the back and they're using pulse rifles, they're probably Blade Barrage Golden Gun or top or bottom tree Night Stalker. I'm not a hunter, so I won't explain the mindsets of those. When we bring Neil on here to talk about that, then we'll talk more about that. But now for warlocks, unless they're memeing and they want to be like terrible people, they're not gonna run Well of Radiance unless they do it on accident. They're either gonna run bottom tree Dawnblade, top tree Stormcaller, or bottom tree. Both are viable in PvP because of the landfall thing. Or top tree Nova Bomb and Nova Warp, which is middle tree. Now, with warlocks, since I've been one since the beginning of Destiny 1, I can kind of give the mindset for each reasoning behind certain subclass picks, and certain super picks. Since I've already talked about weapon picks. Just to close off the weapon discussion, or the weapon talk, Luna's Howl, Not Forgotten, Recluse, they're used so much because they're really good and their perks are insane. Revoker, same thing. Mountaintop, same thing. Oh, thank you. Yes. Drop a follow or sub. Because you love me. Anyway, so the mindset behind warlocks and the type of player each warlock subclass is. So since I mainly use top tree Nova Bomb, I'll explain my reasoning behind that. Although I have played top tree Stormcaller and bottom tree Dawnblade. So with Nova Bomb, the mindset behind it, right, is, well, specifically for me, since I run a sniper and some form of medium to close range weapon, whether that's Recluse, Luna's Howl, my auto rifle that I got in the raid, and stuff like that. I need a super that can get enemies if they get too close, or if I'm out of position, or I'm being chased like this. Because in that situation, if I had my super, I would Nova Bomb, kill at least 2 of them. At least 2 out of the 3 that were around. Because in most cases, I shoot it at the ground, I shoot it at them, and sometimes you'll see me move my mouse because you can actually angle where your Nova Bomb goes if you do it the right way. When I get my Nova Bomb in this match, I'll show it. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll be in a situation to be able to show it. The reason why I don't do bottom tree Nova Bomb, even though it is good, the reason why I don't is because one, top tree Nova Bomb tracks. It tracks, so even though it's slow, it follows the, once again, people left! Anyway. I'm just here to explain things. So yeah, the Nova Bomb for top tree tracks. And, it has a better damage output. Plus, when it explodes, the things track as well. The little, like, Axion balls, they track as well. Which is why if people ask me what to use in PvP, I'm always going to tell them top tree Nova Bomb. And that's the reason. The reason is because even if you miss, right? Even if you hit a wall with it, you're guaranteed at least one kill. Unless people duck behind a wall and they hit the wall or something. You're guaranteed at least one kill. Because the little things track as well. Everything about that Nova Bomb tracks. So, technically it's an easy kill. Some might call it a crutch. It is what it is. To each their own, right? Ooh. So, real quick before I go back to mindsets. In this situation like this, where you have more people on the enemy team, and they're heavily dominating, and they're just applying a lot of pressure, the best thing to do is to not charge forward. Because you're going to give them exactly what they want. You're going to go right into their hands, and you're going to give them their kills. But if you sit in the back, and you let them come to you, then usually, you have the ability to kill them. Usually. Like that. Now that was a pretty sick kill. I would like that clipped. Please. But yeah, usually that's the case. You wait for them to come to you because they're going to charge you and get all cocky. Now, of course, they have every right to be, because, you know, they're completely destroying you. But he crouched. I'll talk about the reasoning behind crouching later, and why I hate it so much. Anyway, so top tree Nova Bomb, and the reason why I don't pick bottom tree. The reason why I don't pick bottom tree is because 1, it doesn't track. 2, it arcs. So it's like shooting a basketball. You kind of have to angle it, and it may not go exactly where you want it to go. All that fun and excitement, it's not the best thing for me, personally. But it's fine for what it is. A lot of people like it because when you hold down your grenade, you charge it and it heals you, triggers Devour, and then if you get a kill, it refreshes Devour, you heal, blah blah blah. I don't enjoy it because my build is all about doing damage. I can heal myself just fine. Like before we got additional stats, I ran high recovery, high mobility. Now that's no longer the case because my build is very different. I'll explain my stat build much later on, probably in another video. But so yeah, that's why I choose top tree Nova Bomb, because everything synergizes well with it. The melee isn't great. I don't utilize the charging grenade thing. That makes it last longer. My main thing is Nova Bomb. You come to me, I'm blasting the ground, and you're gonna die. I shoot the wall, hit the wall with it, you're gonna die. You charge me, you're shooting me. Nova Bomb, it follows you. It's gonna explode near you. You're going to die. I'm joining a losing match, guaranteed. Yep. Give me 1 second, chat. But yeah, so now let's go on to my second favorite class, which is Top Tree Stormcaller. The reason why I use it over Bottom Tree is because you get Blink. Oh, that's flinching. That creates mobility. Much more mobility than the super already has. Because with that, you're not only are you able to, ooh, not only are you able to
Zone B lost.
get the kills you need, but you'll also be able to move around and evade some things,
Zone C captured.
or kill them quicker before they can kill you. That's basically the whole mindset behind it. With Bottom Tree, the only good thing it has is landfall. If you're able to jump over somebody and get them, that's like the best part. He had the advantage there. He hit me a lot more. Anyway. So yeah.
Zone A lost.
I like the mobility portion of it. Of Top Tree. But the reason why I don't use it a lot is because it doesn't match my build. It also depends on what kind of weapons I'm using. Just like with anything. If I'm using Nova Bomb,
Captured. You have
I'm
zone
probably going distance.
3 minutes remaining.
I'm going to be using a lot of distance stuff. Hand cannons, snipers. If I'm Stormcaller, I'm probably using a lot of up close stuff. And I want to get in.
Zone B
Once again,
lost.
like Recluse, Shotgun, Hand Cannon. Now if I'm using Dawnblade, the reason behind me... Oh crap, he's too fast. My reasoning behind using Bottom Tree is because with Bottom Tree, if you aim your fire sword thing at somebody, it tracks them. So that anything with tracking is always really good, right? Like, if you have tracking on something, use it. just use it. Humor me and use it. Do me a favor and just use anything that has tracking. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind my certain things with the different subclasses. Yeah, but Dawnblade though, the loadout I would use for Dawnblade, probably a shotgun and a hand cannon from mid to short range, because my long range is going to be my super, since you know you can sort of like you can actually snipe with the sword. Like you'll up in the air, you see someone in between something, you shoot it, it tracks, follows through, boom, creates the line, you're good. So yeah. It also, of course, depends on playstyle. Like, if you love using shotguns, for some reason, you love using scout rifles, you're probably... If you were to... Okay. Scout rifle, pulse rifle users, you're probably going to run Stormcaller. No. Nova Bomb. You're going to run Nova Bomb because if they get close to you, then they need to... Hey! Hey, Quiet Princess, welcome. If they get close to you, you're pretty much done. So you want to pop that Nova Bomb, and you're good to go. Same thing that applies to snipers and auto rifles. So the ones that can hit with long range, you want to run Nova Bomb, Top Tree, if you ask me personally. If you want to run shotguns, sidearms, then you probably want to run Top Tree Dawnblade, no, Bottom Tree Dawnblade. And for Stormcaller, you probably want to use anything mid to long range, probably. Yeah, that probably would be the best idea. Oh, quiet quest princess, yes. Thank you for being here.
Control.
So yeah, that's the reasoning behind. That's
And hold them to your last
what
breath.
mainly people use. Of course, not everybody is the same. Everybody is
You
different,
captured Zone A. Enemy claimed
and
Zone C.
people use whatever they want to use. Because not everybody thinks when they pick a weapon. They're just like, I like this weapon, I'm gonna use it.
They've taken the lead. You can turn this tide.
So
Enemy
yeah.
claimed Zone B. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. You gained the lead.
Oh. Let me get this, thanks. You didn't let me get it, feels bad.
Zone C lost.
Move, please.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage
Oof.
is yours.
Ooh.
Keep this up and the battle is yours.
Does anybody in chat have any questions for me?
Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock. Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. And that's why we have fire teams. Zone B lost.
Alright, guess so. Hey, bro. Did you hear, like, any of that? Oh no, he's lagging.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Oh. Yeah, bro, I was basically talking about my reasoning and mindset behind picking certain classes and certain weapons and certain loadouts, stuff like that.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone B. You have advantage. You're breaking them.
All good. I killed him point blank! Shield, please clip that one! Woo! My goodness. Oh, you pulled out some shot. Yeah, he sure is.
Zone C lost.
Ooh. Well,
Power play.
that sounds like your
Zone
fault.
C captured.
People get games early all the time.
Only 5 minutes left. No victory is certain, Guardian. Stand your ground.
Holy crap. People like him, they're annoying. I understand the reasoning behind it though. It's very it's meant to be jarring. When someone's jumping around like that and just spamming. It's meant to confuse you. Not a shame. That's something you should probably ask yourself. Are they in the same team? Or did they just all decide to use Sunshot for some reason?
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
I mean, either way we're winning, so whatever they want to do doesn't really matter. It's still just annoying. The link names are always so hilarious.
Zone C lost.
We just left that zone. Unreal.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
So now I might as well talk about my mindset behind what I do in Control. For me, I usually am the one to back cap or to snake away the point that's not being guarded.
Dominating the field. Don't
So my
stop.
reasoning behind
3
that
minutes. Hold
is
strong,
because
and this battle
while the
is
enemy
yours.
team is distracted,
Zone C captured. That's a power
I feel
play.
like, you know,
You took them.
I'll
Now
just do my thing and make the enemy team panic a little bit.
I could not ask for a better victory.
But nowadays, I usually, if someone's capping a point that we just came from, I tend to want to go back and trap them there and kill them while they're trying to cap. Because if we rush to the other zone that's already capped and not being currently capped, then thank you. Then we're always going to be stuck in a loop, and they're always going to have the advantage. But if we run the other way to the one that is getting freshly capped, we will start to get the advantage, because not only do we start killing them, but we'll also get the upper hand and make them waste their resources and make them have to respawn, so we can cap that point and then force them to be stuck in the loop. That's basically how Control works in my mind, but not everybody thinks the same way. People are going to be like, why do that? That's pointless. You're running in there to get killed. Not if we all run in there together. If we all run in there together, we can't really like all get destroyed unless they're like actually ready for us. Because usually what happens is Control, you get stuck in a loop. If the enemy team captures 2 points, well, if one team captures 2 points and the other team only has 1 point active, they're going to try to go for a point. The first point they go to will now be their new main point. If the enemy team, let's say your team has A, but the enemy team has B and C. If you start going to C from A, and they start going from B to A, after you cap C, it's better to go back to A than capture B. Because if you go back to A, you will
The zones are yours if you
have
fight for them, Guardian.
a better advantage, and the tides will turn. Because it'll start messing with them, like, oh, they were able to take us off. And
Captured Zone C. Enemy claims
it's kind of hard to explain that mindset. That's something that I've always, like, done, even though it's gotten me killed many times. But it's a smart thing to do. It gives you the advantage.
captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
You don't have to clip that one. That one was mediocre.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
Oh, I got focused there. There was two.
Zone C lost. Lost the lead.
Uh oh. There we go. He was gonna be a problem. I guess in this match, I'll talk about my mindset as I do certain
Captured Zone
things.
C. You have zone advantage.
So, there, I didn't really have a choice in what I had to do. There was someone shooting, and I had to take them off. If I didn't, everybody would have died. And since I didn't, everybody died. But their downside was, since they stayed, we knew where they were going to be at, and we killed them. Oh. There, it's always really tough when you're in a 1v1 and then someone else comes and helps them out.
Your enemy
It's really
can't
unfortunate
kill if they're
because you're trying to get the kill and then someone else is just like, oh hey, don't worry teammate, I got you. And then you die because they came and backed their teammate up.
Zone advantage is yours.
It's not a bad thing to do. It's actually really smart to do. It's just annoying being the one that's getting ganged up on. See, the mindset for going for C is because if you have two zones, they're obviously on one of them, right?
You're in the lead.
And
Zone A lost.
while your teammates...
Zone B lost.
See,
Power play.
now,
Enemy has your zone.
what they did that a lot of people don't do is they split pushed. Split pushing is a concept in most competitive games, like League of Legends, Call of Duty, stuff like that,
Lead is lost.
where
The battle is still
half your
close.
team goes one way, half your team goes the other way. Or in the case of League of Legends, you have the majority of your team going down one lane, and then maybe one or two champions go down a different lane and push that lane. When you're capturing a zone, and I don't know why this only happens when I'm facing
Opponents are pulling away.
other
Strike them
people,
back.
and it never happens with my teammates, is while they're capturing one zone,
Zone C lost.
they'll split off
Get those
and start
zones
capturing
back.
another.
Zone B
just because they can. Because a lot of people have the mindset where, oh, if we're all together, we'll be
5
fine.
minutes.
But technically, it's diminishing. It's like not helping us out in the long run. We don't have that advantage. We don't have that luxury.
Shut the enemy down. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost.
Dude was just sitting there. That's wild.
You captured zone B. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost.
So the reason why I jump when I melee is because usually people will melee like this. They won't look up. They won't jump to come get you. They'll melee, melee, back up, melee. But if you jump over them and melee from down below, you can see them back up. You can get behind them and melee. I've done it many times. And I see everybody fall for it all the time.
Zone C captured. You have advantage. Zone B lost.
Oh, there was another guy. Now, for sniping, there's always someone watching. I fall for it all the time.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Three minutes left. Their lead has diminished. Keep it up.
If our teammates can hold their own at C, we should have all zones. They're gonna start to falter, yep. And then they're gonna
You
split
captured
push,
zone
guaranteed.
B. That's a power play.
Peek
You
again.
took them. Now hold.
Nope. Probably. At this rate, probably.
Zone B lost.
Uh-oh. Whew. Oh boy. Yeah, this match is one of the harder ones because this team is really good and I didn't shoot there. No, but this team is really good and our team is trying to catch up to them. We're not on par with them. We're trying to catch up to them.
Zone A lost. You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key.
Oh yeah, it's
Great monsters
pretty
for
warm.
breakfast. You can win a battle for territory. Again.
It's pretty warm over here. But it's always warm, one way or another. The only time it's warm, the only time it's not warm is like when it rains, which is in of itself rare. Yeah, what was up with your Gambit match? Tell us about it. Tell chat. What went on? Uh-huh. Oh, sort of. Oh, they lost bad? Dang, dude. That's pretty wild. I think that's the best part about like fighting clans, because usually the general consensus is that when you're fighting a clan, you're going to lose because you know they have all this communication and they know each other, right? But that
Control
doesn't mean they're good. When you're fighting against a clan,
means no victory.
okay, we're not fighting
Take
against a
them
clan here.
and
But if we're
crush your
when you're fighting against a clan, um, the main thing to do is to not panic
captured zone
and let
C.
that go to your
Enemy
head,
claimed zone A.
because anybody can beat a clan. The only advantage they have is they can talk to each other.
It is lost.
That's basically nothing.
Battle is still close.
I can talk to myself
Enemy
and still
claimed
do better.
zone B.
Like it's a matter of like not letting it go to your head and keeping your cool.
You captured zone A. You have zone advantage.
If anybody can beat a clan, you just have to trust your teammates.
You gained the lead.
And 99% of the time. Alrighty.
Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost.
Oh. um. But yeah, when fighting a clan, it's mainly just oh. Oh, he fell for my check. Good.
Zone A
Ooh,
lost. Power play.
this is
Enemy
bad.
has your zone.
We're gonna have to crack down here. Yeah, when fighting a clan,
Captured zone C.
it's fairly simple because if they're not strong together, you can pick them off individually and then they'll start to panic.
Falling behind. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Don't push me. There you are.
Zone A lost.
Uh-oh. That was the whole team.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
I thought that man was gonna shoot me with a rocket launcher. He was a lot smarter than I thought.
Zone C lost.
Uh-oh.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
You thought she was gonna get to me like that? I know the trick, yo. Come on. Who you fooling? You ain't fooling nobody.
Shut them down. Zone B lost.
Shio, please clip that one! Oh, please clip that one,
Zone C
please.
captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost.
Ow. No skills to pay the bills. Ah. That's funny.
Your opponents are pulling away. Drag them back.
Ha ha ha. This guy's really good at sniping.
Only 5 minutes.
You lucky your buddy came up to help you out.
Zone B captured.
Okay.
You
Technically,
have advantage.
we can still
Zone
win
C
this.
lost.
Technically.
Captured Zone A. You have
Things
zone
have to go really well though. Missing those 2 shots, that might cost us. Yep, he still has a rocket. Yeah, that's it.
Zone C captured.
This is the collapse.
Keep the pressure
Watch
on.
it happen.
Zone A lost.
You use an auto rifle, pulse, bow, and rocket launcher. What subclass do you normally like to use in PvP?
Zone C lost.
But do you got skills? Yeah, a weapon doesn't define your skill. How you use the weapon defines your skill. Oh, I didn't have another one there. Yikes. Can't wait for that one to get nerfed. It's gonna be a happy day.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Three minutes.
Thank you for the clip, Shio. Ooh. I probably shouldn't have pushed in like that, but it was all
You're
worth
defeated.
it.
Fight again.
GG though.
Persistence is key.
You don't have a video to show your skills. Yeah, you know. How good are you? No, I've seen Bright play. He's alright. He cool. Yo, thanks. Based off of just my voice alone, hey. Thank you. If you want to be this good, and you want to stay this energized, and keep a level head, and all that fun and excitement, go to berserkenergy.com and use code OTENOSOTO in all caps for 5% off your purchase. It's real good. They got an energy formula powder thing that you pour into your water, and you mix it up, and then you drink it. It's like gives you like electrolytes and all that. It's real good. Um, Basically keeps you focused and keeps you lasting pretty good throughout the day. Um, they also got sweatshirts, they got hoodies, they got shirts, they got like phone cases and all that fun and excitement. It's real good. Don't forget to use that code. Yeah, even though it doesn't show on PC, my highest amount of kills
They are your life.
with my aggressive loadout is probably 39 on PS4. But I don't really care about kills all that much anymore.
Zone A captured. Enemy claimed Zone C. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
I usually average like anywhere from 20 something to
Zone C captured. Wow. You took them. Now hold them. You're getting stronger as you fight. I love it. Zone A lost. Fire team that fights together stays together. You made that look easy, Warlock.
don't come after me, please. I'm just a simple boy. Ah, thought I could lead it. Get in there.
Zone C lost.
Rank 70 feels excellent, dude.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost.
Ooh, I should have meleeed. I should have meleeed. Oh, hunters are real fast with that. Ah, so good. I should have meleeed. It's fine though.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is
Oh no. Ooh. You know that one moment when your whole life flashes before before your eyes, chat?
Zone
Yeah,
B
that was that
lost.
moment. That was it right there.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. That shut them down.
Thank you for standing in my grenade, by the way.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Told you. Told you, bruh. Told you. That mess is not easy to get. And don't get me wrong, I love my clan, but I am not taking them through to get the divinity. They're just gonna have to deal with the fact that only I have divinity. Cause holy crap. I am not teaching that. There's no way. I might get Neil through it. Oh. That's why the subclass is getting nerfed.
Zone A lost. 5 minutes remaining. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. You're dominating the field. Don't
Dominating
back
the
up.
fields.
Zone
Don't back
B
up into me.
lost.
Please. They're going to be nerfing it next week. So I'm starting to see the issue with using the bow in my competitive loadout. Because if it's just me, then
You have zone advantage.
ooh. Because if it's just me, I will definitely die. Because obviously they're gonna try and focus on me. And well, that's not necessarily good. Because in comp, you're in a lot of 2v2,
Zone B lost.
2v1 situations. Yo, Ace of Spades hurts.
Stand your
All the
ground.
skills
3 minutes remaining.
with a Z chat.
You captured Zone A. You have advantage. Zone C
I can't
lost.
snipe here. They're no longer going down that lane properly.
Zone B captured. You have zone
Giving her
advantage.
warnings.
The round is on. Finish it.
Yeah, I mean it says in my rules. Oh, that shot was cool, Shio, please. Could you clip that one specifically? My goodness.
Zone A lost.
My goodness. Holy crap. That was good.
Zone C captured. You have
That was a
zone
good
advantage.
snipe, right,
Zone
Bri?
B lost.
Holy. Get bodied.
One minute left.
I actually hate sniping there. I don't know how I
The enemy is persistent.
I don't know how I got that, but oh chat. Oh, get bodied, that's right.
30 seconds remaining.
Don't challenge me, bro. That's it. Uh oh. Yikes.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Sound tactics bring victory.
Whew, boy. That was wild. That was a shot and a half.
You could give the Red Jacks a lesson in
Yeah, that's what we're gonna end though. How did I do? 15. Okay. Ooh boy. Those are some kills. So I think my comp loadout is gonna be this. Deathbringer as well. I'll explain that next time. Alright. That is gonna be it for me to I'll go to the tower. We usually end at the tower. So yeah, hopefully the information I was talking about was very informative for those that were in chat earlier. Hopefully you all truly enjoyed the content. I'm like, Shale, please. Nah, I'm not. I am not. Oh, oh boy. Yikes. Anyway, um, get a shuffle. Alright, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soto Entertainment, so you can see this stream and many others like this. I also have a Twitter. Follow me there at Soto Entertain M1, so you can see when I'm going live and all that fun and excitement. I have a sub button. Sub to me. Not only do you get a cool emote, and to watch the stream ad free, but you also help me towards two of my goals. The first one is a Minecraft stream with my partner streamer Neagle9. That's at 15 subs. And you also get another emote. The next one is 20 ungifted subs. Not only will you get another emote, but I will be showing my face permanently. So there's that. Monday is my off day. Sunday is my off day. Next week is as follows though. Tuesday is the launch of Festival of the Lost. We will do a first impressions of that. And throughout the week, I'll probably be practicing for competitive. Um, Probably do another raid off stream, to be honest. And then whenever the Xenophage quest becomes available, we're gonna be doing that. For those that are new, my times are Tuesday through Thursday from 5 to 7. Friday at 8 p.m. usually, because that's usually when we raid. I don't know if I'll be streaming this Friday again though. Maybe. Might do some PvP. So yeah, at 8 p.m. PT. Awesome. And then on Saturday, the time varies, but I usually do stream. Probably stream at 8 again, depending on if we're raiding or not. Usually if we're raiding, we start in like the middle of the day. But, well, on Saturdays. But, if I'm not doing anything on Saturday, I'll probably just stream at 8. Yeah, Friday and Saturday are the late days. Anyway, that's it. And, hopefully I will see you all on Tuesday for the start of the Halloween event. Enjoy your time, as I know I enjoy all of you. And I will see you all Tuesday. Goodbye.